Old habits are hard to break, and Chattanooga's lead-footed drivers are learning the hard way that ignoring speed limits can be dangerous, time-consuming, and expensive. But the city's traffic engineer says new traffic calming techniques are beginning to work. WDEF News 12's Bill Mitchell has more on Chattanooga's war on speed.
The City of Chattanooga in recent months has turned its attention to innovative speed control programs. The first major push was putting cameras on the notorious Hickson Pike S-curves, which has virtually stopped traffic crashes there. There are those annoyingly effective camera enforcement trucks, and now there are speed radar signs like this one at Fernway and Hickson Pike.
Well, this is a newer type of that same type device. It says your speed is, and it is a radar sign that we can post on poles and move them around more conveniently.
The signs were paid for out of photo enforcement funding. That's the money collected by those camera trucks on the major roads. Councilman Jack Benson says he prefers the radar signs to speed humps.
They're expensive, those cameras are, but I like to see those boxes and those signs up every place.
But speed humps are still the most requested solution to racers in neighborhoods. Residents on Alabama Street in St. Elmo are glad to have them.
It used to be somewhat of a drag strip right here. I think people would cut off, and so I was real thrilled when they put them up.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind if we had a couple more, because sometimes people still do speed through here, and I'll yell at them sometimes.
The problems with speed humps, says Councilman Benson, is that some communities now want them removed.
And then about 4 months later, we had 2/3 or more saying they wanted to get rid of them. They were a bother, they were a noise maker at nighttime.
But speed humps, traffic cameras, or traffic radar, you can expect more of them as the population increases.
Our goal is to modify behavior, drivers' behaviors, slow people down, make the streets safer.
In Chattanooga, Bill Mitchell, WDEF News 12.
Now, the budget crunch in Chattanooga dried up all funding for speed humps this fiscal year, but traffic engineers the office is still screening requests and putting them on the wait list.